Hello! In one of my last videos, I unboxed my Kindle Basic, and after having it for some months already and using it daily, I've discovered some really helpful tips and tricks that may come in handy and make reading more enjoyable. One of the most common basic tips is the highlight and note feature. You can place your finger on the text you want to highlight or write a note about, and then drag your finger to include more or less text. If the text continues to the next page, just drag your finger to the border and adjust accordingly. Every highlight will appear in a document that is in your library, called your clippings. If you enter there, every single highlight you've made will appear with the details of the page, the name of the book, and the date and time you've made the highlight. Using the X-ray. While reading, tap on the three dots on the upper right corner of the screen and then tap on the X-ray option. It will give you information about characters, places, and events mentioned in the book. It's a great tool to keep track of complex storylines. The X-ray tool will help you keep track of complex storylines. It will show you how many mentions a character has in a book, for instance. It will also show you which paragraphs and at what point in the timeline of the book these mentions are. Our next tip is taking screenshots. To take a screenshot, you have to simultaneously tap the lower left and upper right corner of the screen. When you do this, you'll see the screen flicker, which means that the image is saved. To access the screenshots, you have to connect your Kindle to your computer. You can use the USB-C cable that came with the Kindle, and the images will be inside the folder. Our next tip is locking up your Kindle. To do this, you have to go to the home screen and tap the three dots, select Settings, Device Options, Device Passcode, and here you'll be able to set up the numerical passcode up to 12 digits. If you don't want to have the passcode anymore, you can just remove it. Now the option that made me want to make this video in the first place, the web browser. It is a little bit slow, but it can be really helpful. Tap the menu at the top right on your Kindle screen and select Web Browser. That will bring up the browser and you can type your desired URL up top. There are some bookmarks that are already pre-saved, but you can also save the ones you prefer. Now let's try it, shall we? I will look up my own nickname. The normal Google search results will appear. You can zoom in or zoom out on the screen. I'll tap on my Etsy shop. As you can see, it takes a little bit to load, and sometimes, depending on the website, the pictures won't load for some reason. But overall, I think it's pretty cool that you can search the web on the Kindle. I really like that it's responsive and comfortable to read. It's like printing a website on a book. I wouldn't recommend to use it on a daily basis just to browse the web, but it may be helpful in certain situations or for reading blog posts or articles that are really heavy on text that are on a website. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's my internet connection or the Kindle, but it does take some time to load. For instance, you can see that the pictures are not loading. I waited more than what you can see on the video and they never appeared. So as I mentioned before, that happens sometimes. If you tap on the three dots and select article mode, it will convert the website to text only. There are also many other ways you can send files from your PC to your Kindle. One is using the website Send to Kindle on Amazon, and the other one is using the extension on Google Chrome. If you use the website, it's really self-explanatory and you have many options. Whatever you send from your PC to your Kindle using the Amazon website, it will appear in your library and you'll be able to read it. Now for the Chrome extension. I'll leave the link on the description below so you can install the extension. After installing it on Google Chrome, you'll have to log in into your Amazon account. We will send the website to our device. I'll use this article as an example, since it is a lot of text and it will be more comfortable to read on the Kindle. In my case, it is in Spanish, but it is really straightforward. If you'd like to see a preview of how the website will look like when you send it to your device, click on Show Preview and Send. Then you'll be able to see it and edit some things like the title or subtitle. Then you just click Send on the top right corner. If you just want to send it quickly, then you just click the first option without any preview. It will appear in your library almost instantly. It is very easy to do. Another option I tried since I was curious about it was sending something like a document from Google Drive. It is amazing how well it works and how convenient it is. You can send it just like I showed you before and it will appear in your library. The only difference is that this time or some other times it will be sent like a link. So you open the link to the document, but you can read it normally. I was really curious, so I tried many different options. If you discover something similar, it would be really cool if you share it on the comments below. I hope that these tips and tricks will help you. Thank you for watching the video. See you on the next one. Bye bye.